party leader saying that now they've changed tack, they're no longer going for the running mate position.
Yeah.
Even your party, appears a bit confused when it comes to negotiating for this coalition.
Well, you see, in a negotiation, you don't look at what we speak on those microphones, yeah? In a negotiation, you go into a room and the document that comes out is what tells you have negotiated. So, but you see, these are optics. You bring in what you feel, for also people to feel, yes, as you go in, because there will be a win-win and a lose-lose. In the end, you have to win, give in for you to get to where you want to go. So for me, for now, whatever we say on our mics, it's for optics to make our people understand. Yes, we understand what we are going for. We understand we need this. But now when you get in, when you look at ODM, and I said, and that is one thing, that the uniqueness that we never used to see until Baba has left, that even when you're saying you're negotiating, remember, you'll have regions that have been very strong in ODM. They will want to negotiate for themselves. They will want to feel they're on that table. So even if you say 50-50, how it comes out and you realize this region of ODM has benefited this and this is when you'll know you have a 50-50 or this and this. Because it will not be just a negotiation the way we are. Definitely. And you can hear how those regions are very strong, as they say. You know, when you hear cost, they tell you, we will be on that table. We will negotiate this. So
not necessarily under ODM.
No, as ODM. But what we need to now, first of all, as ODM agree, that let us hear what the regions are crying for. What is this that is making them feel they must be on the table? Can you carry their agenda? If we say it is the party leader that is going to negotiate, he will carry the agenda of cost, the agenda, and within his team, he will have someone from Coast, he will have someone from Northeastern, he will have someone from Western Province, from the Maa community, because all of them have been there. But as I said, and maybe I'll continue saying it, because you will find what a person from Maa community will want is very different from what a Western person will be negotiating for. He will come in saying, I'm a minority. We've been minorities. We want this, this. Then they will change and say, Sisi watu wa mifugo. You know, we have so many names. That's why I was telling Vayamamba, the interest you might think is road, but when they come in with their words, you look at them and you wonder, okay, na sisi watu wa hivi. So there are many different things. But then the other thing we need to ask ourselves, for me, we already have a document which 1 year is about to lapse within this March. So first of all, carry this agenda. We already have an agenda that Baba put his signature. We must look at that agenda first. This political agenda is how you work in a coalition post. But there's pre here, which was our 10-point agenda, which we must sit down and evaluate this agenda, ask ourselves, from the time Baba left to now, have we been able to achieve 3 or 4? What about the 6? What is happening? There are some that are continuous. There are some that are not. We had the NADCO report. Can we put it on the table? This NADCO, the chair was also, at that time it was Azimio, isn't it? Kalonzo was there. There are some things I believe he believed in. I don't know whether he has left it now. When you're talking about IEBC, you know, I asked myself, when I looked at the recommendation we gave as Azimio, it's a very tough recommendation in terms of that election. And we said, the results this time around, that small polling center that gives you 200, 100 marks is final.
All right.
That was our recommendation. I don't know whether we still believe in it. I don't know whether we were doing it because of emotions. Now we want. So there are many things we have already done and passed through.
Okay.
It is important for ODM to clean those. And then you come into your coalition of 50-50.
All right.
That would be my opinion, though.
And the question, of course, is whether or not those will be that will be the main agenda when it comes to negotiating for spaces in this coalition. And of course, we continue questioning the veracity of the kind of deals you have.
Let me tell you, you see, the way we are talking now is not the way after the elections of 2027 will be. We must prove. You see, I don't want to come and pretend that politics is number.
Okay.
And the numbers will prove.
And
you never know in ODM whether the Coast region will perform more better than us maybe in Western. And they'll say, we gave the numbers, we need this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of the feedback, especially on that discussion around Azimio, is Azimio a party or a coalition, now that it's speculated Musyoka is Azimio party leader, that is Sauti ya Rais Media. Someone else, Roger Sumbui, simply says Matiang'i. I don't know what that means. Frederick Avoy says, but I said Uhuru is on a mission from a certain quarter. Uhuru every time visits to State House speaks volumes. Let Kalonzo follow Uhuru at his own risk. Jackson Mudhuri says, Gakuya, please come slow. Mambo kuja pole pole. All right. Still on that Azimio angle, Jared Kenya says it won't bear fruits. Exercise in futility. This is just part of the conversation. Although now we are turning the conversation to the ODM UDA coalition, but let me just sample even more feedback here. It is just a divide and rule tactic that will bear no fruit. Maureen Joroge. So many people are not seeing that Azimio return becoming fruitful.